bug. This is gonna be a fun project. So as you guys saw, we actually built this car in 30 days for the King of the Hammers race, and we haven't really done much with the car since then. So we're gonna be picking back up on this thing, doing a couple little small things before it goes out to Las Vegas for the Mint 400 event. I'm super excited. A massive thank you to the guys over at KC Highlights. This is actually gonna be a booth vehicle on Fremont Street as well as Prem for the race. So if you're at Mint 400, you'll see this car out there. You can say hi to me, meet Megan, the artist who did the work on the car. It'll be a really fun weekend. It's also my birthday weekend, so it should be a bunch of fun in general. But besides the point, we gotta get a windshield in this car. I wanna fix up a couple little things, get some touch up on it. The downside is it looks like when we had a tarp on it to get the car out of the rain during the rainstorm that happened, you can see some kind of this haziness over the paint. It scratched up some of the covers on the KCs, which kind of sucks. And then also one of the straps flew off and whacked the door and absolutely obliterated this part of the door. And so I already metalworked this out, so it's pretty much straight now and it's ready for paint and touch-up paint. So Megan's gonna fix that up, and then I'm gonna be working on the front windshield, get a Lexan window. So the main part of this video, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do a Lexan window. Cool riv nutted exterior all the way around, got the black strip, the whole nine. It'll look really cool. So I'm gonna get on it. I got a big piece of polycarbonate somewhere around here. I don't even remember where I put it. I think it's over there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and trace this out, stencil it up. Probably gonna have to take the light rack off because we mounted this thing pretty low, or at least Franklin did. You can see little buddy right there. So you can see it actually kind of cuts it off right there. So I'm probably to drill and mount out this windshield, I'm gonna have to pull the light rack off. But either way, got a bunch of stuff to do, so let's get into it. Also, if you guys haven't seen the Pony Boy drop that we did on this thing, we made a t-shirt as well as a crew neck and a hoodie. So we have a bunch of different designs on the website for you guys to check out. Supports me in the builds, and it's a one-off from the artist that did the artwork on the car. Megan did the artwork on the t-shirt. So support local artists, support me in the builds. It would mean a lot to me. Go down in the description of this video, 998speedcompany.com, and grab yourself something. It would really mean a lot. So with that being said, let's get into the car. Okay, so right now I am stenciling out a big piece of cardboard. There's a lip on the back side of this. So what I need to do, the lip is only about a ½ inch, as you can see by this line. What I need to do is I need to add about another ½ inch to give me a 1-inch piece, because I think the rib nut is about a ½ inch in diameter overall. So I need enough meat to be able to press that in, not have it tear back out. So I'm gonna hand make not only the Lexan or the polycarbonate piece as a template, that's what I need this for, but I can go ahead and use this, and I can trace this outer edge, and I can make a sheet metal strip that goes all the way around this thing and gives it an extra lip all the way around. So I'm gonna use this template for two different things. So the first thing I need to do is make sure it fits flush in the channel. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I've just got a basic blade, and I'm just kind of sticking it in that channel. And this is obviously something you probably wouldn't do on a car with really nice paint. You wouldn't just drag a blade across it. This car does not have really nice paint. It is a sick paint job, but not very nice paint. So it's one of those things where it's okay. But I just kind of press it in there, fold it down on the edge, and then just drag the blade like that. And you can pretty much peel it off like so. I take a couple passes at it. Just get that thing to sit in there nice and flush. Doesn't have to be totally perfect. We'll worry about all the other edges and seams later. So, built this window channel essentially to allow us to have that lip to put this window in. I'm gonna shape it actually so all four corners match because they're all individual pieces. But I'm gonna weld them in the car, and then they will have rib nuts in them, but I don't have time to do that right now. So we're just gonna go ahead and weld it in, drill holes, bolt the window in, be done. So yeah. You just big reveal. Nice.
Nope.
Alrighty, we're doing good. I got some Victory ice cream. Bug now has a window in it, which is really cool. It looks so much more like a car. Can't go over how much better this looks with all the hardware. Black edge, you know, it's very simple. I just used the masking that was already on the window. It's masked on both sides, stenciled that out. It's the exact same edge. You can actually see our window channel right behind it. I did a pretty crappy job cutting it, but I did it really quickly because we're supposed to be in Vegas like now. So yeah, Victory ice cream, window. Meg's doing some touch-up work, and car's looking pretty dang good. So it's gonna be going in the KC Highlights booth. Massive shout out to those guys once again. And I'm stoked to have a window in this thing for the first time. And it'll be a little bit nicer to drive with that on it. So the rest of the car looks pretty good. I'm not gonna change much else here. I'm just gonna load the thing up, get a cover on it, and then head out to Las Vegas. So we'll get this video up, and let's get into Vegas. This should be a pretty fun weekend. that was a bunch of fun. Also, shout out to the guys over at Herbst for letting me ride along in this thing. What an interesting start of the video. That was a little bit of fun, for sure. But yeah, Tim Herbst and all the guys have some really rad vehicles for sure, and they're all matching, which I think is freaking rad. What'd you think?
Oh, it was awesome.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it was really cool.
It's kind of funny when we're racing doing wheelies on the strip.
Yeah, definitely.
A little bit different.
I have to play with the siren.
Oh yeah?
Charge the siren.
Not a bad way to spend a Wednesday, huh?
That's what I was saying. Not bad at all.
Yeah, that is fun. Yeah, heck yeah. Winning. So, we're at the Met 400, we're on Fremont Street, in the KC Highlights booth. Massive thank you to those guys, they invited me out. The Bug is right on the other side from the booth from the Terrible Herbst, literally like $1 million trophy truck. So, it's pretty cool for me as a builder, and I know Megan's feeling the same way from behind the camera. Seeing something out, got a horny guy in the background. From grassroots in our garage, building this, what you see behind us, to coming out to Vegas, getting invited out, and being in a scenario in an area like this around all of these very, very talented builders that are miles ahead and much older than all of us. It's really, really honoring to see that. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate all you guys that have watched this series and got us to this point, grabbing the merchandise. You know, I'm wearing it. I know Megan's wearing it too. And you know, that's one of the reasons we're able to do cool stuff like this, so I really appreciate it. But either way, not getting ahead of myself. The car's here, it looks beautiful. The windshield in it came out absolutely perfect. I'm stoked with it. And we do have a loud band in the background, so hopefully you guys can hear me. But yeah, just basic piece of polycarbonate. I think it's about 1/8 inch. It might be 1/16. I'll put a tag up of whatever it actually is. I can't remember. But yeah, and then I just went ahead and used Dirt King makes the dress-up hardware. So you go to their website. This is the 1/4 inch hardware. So they have 1/4 inch. I think they have 5/16 as well, but it's just a smaller 1/4 inch. I just drilled holes and they have nylocks on the backside. For future reference, that's why I built that big lip, is so I can insert a little 1/4 inch rib nut in there, and then I'll be able to zip this window out in like a minute flat. Versus right now, I got to go back there with a wrench and do it all by hand. It takes a lot longer, but for future reference, I'll be able to build like 2 or 3 of these windshields, and I'll have them, so I can basically, because I'll probably end up going through them every season or so with rock chips and whatever other scratches. But the car looks fantastic. I mean, overall, I'm really happy with the way this thing looks. Megan did some touch up on the side of the car over here, you can see. So this happened at the end of the King of the Hammers. We had a tarp on the car, and it was flopping around, and it ended up putting a huge dent there, so I metal worked it out. I got the dent out, and then Megan did the little patina spot. So
I sanded it, and then I patinaed it.
Yeah, so that's kind of the nice thing about this car, is it's one of those things where, that's why we didn't clear literally the whole thing, is it's one of those that we can, as the car gets worn and used and damaged, it's perfectly imperfect, right? That's the theme with the car. So if it gets scratches, we can add little things in here and there. If we clear it, it's done. You get anything scratched or done and you touch it up, it's not gonna match now. So really leaving it the way it is was important. But anyways, the car looks awesome. You see the back half. Nothing's really changed too much there. I did a couple touch-ups inside the car that aren't really worth noting, but overall the car does look the same. We do have some wiring to touch up, as well as a few other things. We're gonna put windows on the side of it. It's the other thing I didn't have time for. But either way, lights work, everything looks good. And we'll be heading to Prim at the end of this. So I'll show you guys some clips that I got at Fremont Street. And then we're gonna head over to Prim, and hopefully later, probably not in this video, we might try to take this thing on the road in Vegas and do some cool stuff with it. So yeah, but overall, I'll catch you guys up in a little bit. Check out Fremont Street, and yeah, good weekend.
Alright, make sick. Go.
What are we doing?
I got some cookies.
Got some old lady cookies?
We're in Vegas.
In Vegas? You got some posters?
Downtown Los.
What are we doing?
I don't know. But there's a Cybertruck there. And he filmed it for some reason.
You believe that?
I'm confused.
I'm going to show you guys how ugly it is. I had to show it. I puked a little bit about. We're gonna go get some chicken. Alright guys, just wrapped up Wednesday, well, no, it's Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday, Fremont Street, had the car on display in the KC booth. Now we're going over to Prim. I'm gonna wrap this video up here because I'm really tired. We did a lot. Now with new windshield, got the car to Vegas. We're in Vegas. So we'll follow up the next video. We're gonna be over in Prim, and I think Saturday night we'll be taking the car out. We might do some stuff in Vegas. If you guys want to see that. So subscribe if you are new. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. We got some cool stuff coming for you guys. Check out your merchandise. You can grab your Ponyboy stuff at 909speedcompany.com. We're gonna take this stuff off the site pretty soon, so don't sleep on it. Super rad. Massive shout out to Megan for doing the artwork, and I'll catch you guys in the next video with a bug. See you guys.